What's up, guys? Cejaman back with another figure review. We've got some throwback figures here, some vintage figures, if you will. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Batman and Robin, based off of the film Batman and Robin with George Clooney, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Chris O'Donnell, Uma Thurman. You guys know about this movie. This came out, I think, in 97 or 98. Could be mistaken. I'll check here in the package in a minute. But we're going to be taking a look at Mr. Freeze. Right there, we got the Iceblast Mr. Freeze, Ice Ray Cannon, and Rocket Thrusters. Got some nice artwork there of Mr. Freeze. Pretty cool. Got Mr. Freeze right there. I was doing reviews on these a while ago. I was going to do like vintage figures of Batman from the film every week, and then I got sidetracked because so many figures came out and I was reviewing them. But I'm going to get back to doing a lot of the older Batman Kenner figures. Because I had purchased a lot of the old Batman figures, so you know I got a lot of stuff to review. Right there's the logo, you know, of Batman and Robin. On the back, we got the other figures here. Right there on the top is a little read up. Zoom in. There you go. You guys want to read that? Feel free to pause and take a look. Right there is the other figures from the series. We got a lot. I have a lot of these already, and some of them I already reviewed. I just haven't uploaded yet. There's the proof of purchase from Kenner. What year did this come out? Right there are some instructions right here on the bottom of the packaging. Not like you really need it, but I'm trying to look to see exactly when this came out. 97, yeah, 97. It says Hasbro right there. Kenner right there. All right, guys. Let's take a quick break. We're going to take Mr. Freeze outside of the packaging. Stay tuned. Okay, here's a little 360 look at Iceblast Mr. Freeze. Got him on a little base here. I had a little trouble getting him to stand on the turntable. Used a Superman Movie Masters base. Had to use a DC one. But here's a 360 look at Mr. Freeze. Seeing this brings back so many memories. I mean, I had this figure as a kid, and actually this Mr. Freeze was one of my favorite Batman and Robin figures because I love the coloring. I love blue. Blue's one of my favorite colors, and I love the whole translucent look to the figure. But this is a really nice looking figure. So here's a quick little 360 look. You can see he's got a little blaster there, and little cannons on the side of his feet. But let's take a closer, detailed look at Mr. Freeze. Okay, so first things first, he does come with a little ice blaster cannon, which fits perfectly in his hand right there. You can just put it in there. And here's the little ice blaster you can see here. It's got a little bit of detail on it. It's got this little lever here. Let me zoom out. But what you do basically to give it that ice effect, like you're shooting at ice, you just push this out, and it's got these little plastic thingies that make it seem like it's ice, and you can rotate it, whatever. So it's got that little effect right there, which is actually pretty cool. So he does come with an ice blaster. Also has these little cannons that are attached to his side of his feet, which peg out. You guys see he's got two pegs here, and he's got the two peg holes here and two pegs here. And like if you push it downwards or hold it downwards, this comes out. It's this clear plastic, which gives it like that flame effect, like it's like little rocket launchers. So if you want to display him somehow, like if you're have some kind of a little display where you make him seem like he's flying, you can see this is pretty cool. Maybe you can use this for some Marvel Legends. I don't know, for some ACBA maybe. But that's pretty cool that he does come with these little rockets. And you can see, get a close-up on him if you guys want to get a close-up. It's got a little bit of detail in it, not too much. So he's got two of these here that connect to the side of his feet, or his legs. So get that out of the way, and let's take a close look at Mr. Freeze. This isn't really what Mr. Freeze looked like in the movie, but I actually like how this looks. You can see he's got this clear plastic, translucent like blue, which is very nice. You can see the little arm guards here. But he's pretty much like translucent, not all the way through, but the majority of his body is translucent. It's got this really nice blue to him, kind of shiny. There's the boots right there. It's got peg holes in the bottom of the feet. Get a close-up on the head sculpt. Doesn't look like Arnold at all. which isn't really a problem. But this is a really nice figure. I like this one a lot. Again, this was one of my favorite Batman and Robin figures from the movie. Again, you can still make out the muscle definition and everything. And here's a little, I think this is like a little pack on the back here, which is pretty cool. I mean, that looks really nice right there. But I love translucent figures. I think they're great. And same, you know, with glow-in-the-dark figures. You can see the thighs are a little translucent as well. Now, in the way of this guy's articulation, he's going to be very weak. I mean, these are the older figures, so it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 points of articulation. The legs just go forward and back. Arms go forward and back. There's no wrist rotation, no bend at the bicep, and the head can rotate. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is like before, you know, figures were really articulated. And plus I was a little kid, so I didn't really care for articulation at the time. But this is very cool. Now, this guy's not going to be in scale with like any of your other DC figures. And let me see who I have here. I have the Joker Movie Masters figure. You can see he's not really in scale. I mean, look at the size difference on this guy. Totally not in scale. You're going to want to display these figures with your other Kenner Batman figures, and these are great with the vehicles as well. But yeah, there you go, guys. This is cejaman. Today we're taking a look at the Kenner Batman and Robin based off of the movie. This is Iceblast, Mr. Freeze. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Stay tuned. Got a lot more on the way. Take care.